What's up, guys? Brad Bernowski here, and I'm standing outside of my house that we just moved into. I haven't really officially introduced my house to you guys, but in this video, I want to show you how you can tap into your infinite power, potential to create, to manifest whatever you want, to get whatever you want in life. Right? This is my house, right? So about four months ago. My wife and I had been looking for a new home to move into, to get out of our apartment, and finally, stop paying, rent, right? And we're going through the house search process. We weren't exactly finding what we wanted, but we would see like different things that we would want in each house. Like, we like the floors in this house. We like the layout in one house, and different aspects, right? And so we said, universe, what's it going to take for this to show up? Everything we like in all these houses, what's it going to take for that to show up in one house? All the aspects that we liked in the house, all the houses we saw, to show up. And so we were driving by this house right here, just like this. We're driving by, and my wife and I were like, that house right there, like, we love that. We like that little house. We love that house, right? And so we said, universe, what's it going to take for that house? What's it going to take for that house to be ours? What's it going to take for us to get that house, right? First step, know what you want, right? We had actually written down. I wrote down all the aspects, all the different features of each house that we looked at. And I said, what's it going to take for that to show up in a house for us? One house, right? So we drove by this house, we saw it, we loved it. And then we commanded the universe, said, universe, what's it going to take for us to get that house? What's it going to take for that to show up, to come on the market for us to get that house, right? And at the time, it wasn't on the market, right? Well, it wasn't, I think it was a week later. No kidding, it was a week later. And this house pops up on the market. And we told our realtor, look, this house, we were interested in this house. So we went and saw it that day or the next day, and liked it. We said, okay, we're definitely interested. We'll take it, right? Because it had everything. This house, I'm not kidding you. It had hardwood floors. It had the layout we wanted, the kitchen, everything, every aspect that we wanted in a house that we had seen in the other houses, right? It was exactly what we wanted. And so we went and saw it, liked it, put it up, ended up putting an offer into it, right? And what happened was, the offer fell through. Someone had beat us to the punch, right? Someone had gotten it to us, put a better offer in or something before us, and the owners were going to accept that. Well, we were bummed. We were down. We were beat down, and we were like frustrated. We were thinking, we just don't deserve this. We don't deserve this. We don't deserve anything. We were just beat. We were just down, frustrated. But you know what? I just knew deep down we were going to have this house. I was certain. I had a certainty and a knowing that this house was ours. And my wife was going through a lot of stuff, just a lot of abandonment stuff that she felt like she didn't deserve this. She was never going to get anything she wanted. Just going through all this disappointment stuff. And I did a little bit of the energy work that I do on her, like release some of those emotions and stuff that was coming up for her. And once you know it, the next day, we demanded. We didn't lose faith. We demanded that this house be ours, right? Universe, what's it going to take for this to show up? And sure enough, our realtor calls the next day, and she says, "Guys, it's back on the market. Do you still want it?" We were like, "Heck yeah!" So we went and I think we put in another offer, and sure enough, there was another offer already put in that was competitive, and they took that offer. And again, it was kind of a letdown. You know what? It was a really big letdown this time, because we were like, oh man, we thought this house was ours. What's up with that? Well, I just knew deep down. I knew this house was ours. I had no doubts. When you have that knowing, when you have that certainty that something's yours, and you demand it. Step 2, demand it. Ask and demand that it shows up. You get whatever you want. Universe, you deliver it to me. You demand it. Right? Took action. We took the action and great action. We didn't lose faith. We released that stuff, that frustration, that disappointment. I did some energy work on my wife and I, and to release that stuff that we didn't feel we were. Maybe we didn't feel like we were worth it, like we didn't deserve it or something like that. whatever that is. A lot of people have that emotional stuff that's stuck, keeps them stuck in that place of can't receive, can't, don't deserve it. Anyway, make a long story short, the next day, again, bam, the offer fell through. I'm not even sure how it fell through. They didn't, the people that offered they didn't respond quick enough or something like that to suit the residents of this home. And they said, you know what, if our offer is still on the table, then it's ours, right? And here we are. Here we are. We're moved in now, and we just moved in about a week or two ago. And the house is exactly what we want. But guys, the moral of the story here is ask. Okay, know what you want. Get clear on what you want. Write it down if you have to. Be clear. And then ask, what's it going to take for this to show up right away? All right? What's it going to take for it to show up right away? And then, you're going to get what you want, but it may not be in the way you think it's going to show up. But here I am. This house is ours. We went through all that kind of, that letdown, that struggle, that heartache. We released all that. We went through those barriers, those walls there's always going to be walls. Whenever you step into something, when you do something new, you step in your power, you start creating in your life, you start growing and taking action, stuff's going to come up, right? Like, there's always going to be barriers, there's always going to be impediments to your success. And this stuff I want you to know, this stuff that it's created in your outer reality, right? You may perceive it like it's in your outer reality, but it comes from within you, because you create your reality from within, right? And if you have beliefs, subconscious beliefs that, you don't deserve something, or you have a lack mentality or something, it'll show in your outer reality. I just want to let you know that you can release that stuff. And when you get through it, on the other side of it is freedom. On the other side of it is what you want. Okay? So just know that. You deserve it, and just receive it, and demand that it shows up. Demand it. We demanded it, and we knew it was ours. I knew. At least I knew. My wife, but after I did a little work on her, she was good. We knew it was going to show up. All right? So I hope that helps you guys. Start demanding that things, whatever you want, shows up in your life right away. And start taking action to take it, to take back, to get what you want, right? Hope that helps, guys. Have a good one. Peace.